have a girlfriend that has a grown daughter and 2 grandchildren, and her daughter has become severely addicted to drugs, and she's been talking with me about it, and she's very scared, and I'm not really sure how to support her with that because I don't have enough to give her right now. So I'm kind of at a loss at what to do, and she's in a space where she's told her daughter at this point, I don't care about you anymore, I just care about the welfare of my grandchildren. And so that didn't feel good to hear that. So I don't know what I can do on my end, or if I can.
So is your friend capable of listening?
I'm thinking no, maybe not at this, but she has so much fear around everything right now, and she's overwhelmed. I don't know.
My first suggestion would be ask her if she'd be willing to talk to somebody who's more experienced in real love than you are. Right. That'd be my first hint. So that they're talking to somebody who's less afraid than you are. Because you're afraid of making a mistake. Mm-hmm. Okay. It would just make it harder for her to hear you. And it would make it harder for you to say something helpful. So that'd be my first hint. And if she wouldn't listen to somebody, then you do the best you got. Pretty much, once our kids have kids, we get to just shut up and leave the kids alone. Well, what if they go hungry? Then I guess that will motivate my kid to get a job. I've done that with all my kids. One of my boys lived in a car for 4 months. And he'd call and go, it's really cold. And I go, want a blanket? Happy to give him a blanket. But he wouldn't get a job. So he gets to sleep in his car. But if I had a child who was drug addicted to the point where the children's physical welfare was in danger, oh yeah, I wouldn't hesitate to step in. Tell the courts and have the kids jerked out of the home and put in whatever, my home or foster care. You got to know the laws of the land first before you take this action. Because if they're not going to go into, if you're not willing to take them into your home, they're going to go into foster care. And a home has to be really bad before it's worse than foster care. Just saying. Because it's not like you get to jerk them out of that home and then put them into a real love palace. Right. So you got to do the math in your head before you go take an action. But I wouldn't hesitate to do it if it got bad enough. And if my child was furious, whatever. Then when they get over the drug addiction, they'll go, wow, gee, thanks. They're not going to say thanks in the meantime.